trying to get by, gonna survive. Every girl has a dream. Welcome to my world, I'm a Yankee girl.
Well, hello everybody, it's VGG with Coffee Talk and my co-host, Yankee Poodle. Say hello, Yankee Poodle, come here closer to me. I bet you're all wondering, where has VGG been? Well, I've been wondering the same thing myself. Welcome to the best of me. Okay, welcome to the best of Coffee Talk, where today we are going to be talking all about the best moments and the worst moments of Coffee Talk. I'm so excited. That was really a long break between you and me. It all happened after my interview with Michelle. It didn't go too well. If you caught that episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, you're never gonna believe who our guest is today. It's your mother! Oh my God, they must have ran out of guests or something. So you act, you sing, you're a television show host. Oh, is there anything you don't do?
No, I'm just busy doing the stuff I love.
Well, why don't you tell us when you got your first big break?
I was going on auditions and I landed the role of a host, TV show host for Power Block on TNN and Spike TV.
I love this story. This is where it gets juicy. So why'd you leave Power Block?
Well, that's kind of a long story. I mean, I was hosting the show for about...
Well, I can sum it up for you in about 2 words. Danica Patrick. Oh, get over it already. You know what? You got your own show now. You're hosting a whole other show called Get to Know Metro. Get to Know Metro. It sounds a little boring, but maybe you could tell us about it.
It's not. It's a show where we talk about the ins and outs of the Metro government and we meet some of the key figures in the government.
All right, enough about that. Anywho, I'm just so happy and tickled that I'm back. Phew, I thought I was gonna have to bring these shoes back and this dress. But thank the Lord, I'm still here. So, we'll be right back with the best of Coffee Talk.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what Coffee Talk is. Basically, it's us just chit-chatting about whatever with whoever. So nervous before we got going, I just kept drinking. We're gonna talk, and drink coffee. But not tonight because we don't have any guests tonight.
Now, I must say, I haven't had the best of guests. Right, Yankee? Yankee can attest to that. It all started, tell him, with our first guest, Loretta Jenkins.
There's no smoking here in the studio now.
You're so cute.
We compromised on the beer.
You just kissed.
I didn't think you were going to pay attention to the rules after watching your TV show. So I thought I would just,
Well, I'm the guest, so I get to do whatever I want. Ain't that right? They didn't, they all...
So after Loretta threw us all for a loop and a half or 2, the next guest we had on our show was the thorn in my side, Mason, who just kept showing up like a bad penny over and over and over.
It's quite early today. You little ones get up at the crack.
What's your favorite thing about your dad?
Well, I have 2 things. One, that he's bold. And the other one is because he loves me.
I like he's bald better.
Over and over. Next! Oh, I know you. That little pipsqueak Mason. is coming to co-host Coffee Talk. And I noticed that you said I wear too much makeup, too much jewelry, and I spit when I talk.
Oh,
Spit.
I like your hair.
Oh, well, thank you, Mason. Finally.
Real?
Yeah, that's like asking Kay if her teeth are real. Oh my God, I pulled up funny. So, you know, my mother, Gabby, always told me, a squeaky wheel gets the oil. So I decided to squeak. And let me tell you, they started picking up the caliber of the guests. Or so I thought. I was so excited when they told me I was going to be talking to a celebrity until I talked to her. Now, I've been told a time or two to be nicer to our guests, but I think it is quite the contrary. I really can't recall a time that I have ever been out of line. Okay, well, maybe once or twice. I'm talking to one of my very first celebrities. Not in person, but over the internet. It's called Skyping. It kind of sounds like something you don't want to catch. Hi, Madness!
Everybody do it anyway.
Just waiting to hear what you have to say.
I mean, VGG.
It's VGG.
The question was, why am I not in Tennessee?
Yeah, why couldn't you come to Nashville?
Oh, I know. To Vegas, because, you know, we have fun in Vegas a lot out here.
Could you stop talking for 1 second?
Why are you going away? Where's everybody going?
Oh my God, well, at least you stopped talking for a second. Oh my God.
VGG!
And I'm not deaf.
Peace!
She was 3 sheets to the wind, rain, fog. As a matter of fact, she was in a fog the most of the interview. Then there was Stu Larigno from the Incredible Bulk. I know you all remember that show from back in the day. Let me tell you, he sat there like a Mama Luke. He couldn't even answer my questions. All he knew how to do was stare into my eyes all googly. Gazing at my eyes. Right, Yankee Poodle? You remember that, don't ya? Mr. Stu Larigno himself is gonna be here talking to us. You could look at the TV viewers once in a while instead of staring at me the whole show.
What do you want to see?
We want to see why you got the part in the book.
As you can see, I've been working out quite a bit lately.
What is all this going on?
That's the bulk. The Incredible Bulk. You've never watched my show? I'm flabbergasted.
I thought, no, I definitely the one flabbergasted. I really thought the bulk was about muscles. I didn't know the bulk was all about
This is about, would you like to feel it?
No. It looks like there's an alien baby in there.
I've been working.
And then there was Silly Wilson, who also fell in love. Well, can you blame him? Anywho, enough about me. Let me tell you, he was older than, I don't know, since Moby Dick was a minnow. Do you like Yankee Girls?
Ooh. I was having hot flashes.
Oh my God, Silly, are you flirting with me? You like the younger girls, don't you?
Well, I thought everybody did, you know.
Well,
but
I
see,
don't-
I like the old ones too. You know, I like the ones that have some mileage on it. You know, that means they're.
Speaking of boring guests, let me tell you, they've been so boring, they put the dog to sleep. You better act like you're having a good time or out you go.
He's resting. Bring Danica Patrick in.
And if they think that they see a bus coming in, they have a scanner and they can go across the license plate, you know, and is that one of those guard dogs?
I think our time has run out. Tune in again to Coffee Talk, everybody.
Alright, come on, I need a nap. Oh, jeez.
Well, after you watch this interview, you fall asleep.
I know I talked a lot, you know, it's like,
Oh, no, not at all.
well, I'm a slow learner. I'll try it one time if it works fine. It didn't work. Well,
So, after that disaster, oh my God, they got Rim Fun from Project Funway. Now, this is one of my favorite shows of all time. Oh my God, I was tickled pink and blue and green. But then he annoyed me when he called me chubby. That's why they call him Rim Fun from Project Funway.
Oh, thank you. I feel like my nose is this big. And guess what?
The shoe fits.
Hey, hello, J-Lo shoes. Look at, hell, I'd wear these.
Oh, maybe you could borrow them sometime. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bully you.
It's okay. Because if that's the kind of phrasing you use when you grow up on the streets, I can understand that, and and it's fine with me, fatty.
Let me tell you something. You're kind of puny. How you like that?
Oh, that's great.
I do have acting experience.
Casting hookers. I'm kidding. But with the thing and the...
You can take the girl out of the city, but you can't take the city out of the girl. Remember that, I am still a Yankee girl.
But it's pretty easy to get the girl out of the dress. You're halfway there. We're just laughing at each other constantly.
I ain't laughing anymore.
Work
Rim.
it.
Well, I guess I deserved it. I guess I did say his nose was big first. But then we patched things up. He was just teasing me and he invited me to be on the show Project Funway. I'm still waiting for my invitation. We had some people on the show like my Aunt Annie. Oh my God, was that something. Growing up, what were some of the fun things we did to annoy you when we were little?
She could be difficult.
Oh, really?
Michelle she's a darling, sweet, wonderful, loving daughter. She really, really is, and I couldn't ask for better. She's...
Nor will you get better.
No, not anymore. Sorry, my, eggs are rotten now. But...
We don't need to hear about your rotted eggs. And then we had people like my mother, who was quite upset because, well, that she wasn't one of the first guests on the show. I'm wearing the Wonder Bra. Isn't it something? It just lifts you up and gives you a little extra, you know what. Va-va-voom.
Does everybody wonder when you take it off where they went?
Leave it to you to find the flaw in the bra.
Flame the flaw. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. While you're flocking your fake eyelash around, I don't know what this means. And then I got stuck with the Rugrats. I don't know what I did to deserve that one. Look, I don't have time for this nonsense. Hey, mister! Oh my God, Oscar! You know I'm not gonna get any presents after that. Okay. Go see your mother. Goodbye. What does a goblin look like?
You.
I'll be taking that back now. Ow, you're pulling the hair. Oh my God. Oh, what? Oh, time to go to your mother. No one's gonna make it to Santa this year with those kind of attitude. Any more things you want?
A lot.
Wyatt, do you know what the word greedy means? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a grown-up.
I have just about had it with this job. Some of these kids are not very nice or friendly. The worst show on Coffee Talk, I'd have to say, was when I choked to death. No one cared or noticed because they were too busy worrying about their fortunes being told. Well,
So you never know what's going to happen when people drink wine.
Madam Mimi,
I told you I should be nice. Enough already. I have a blast from the past here. Okay. Billy. Time out. All right, give me your hand. Okay. I see something in the future. By the end of the month, you are going to win the lottery, and you're going to be Mrs. Santa Claus. Oh my God! What happened? Oh, are you okay? Am I okay? I'm choking to death over here. Oh my God! Take a drink, honey. Oh, the wine's all over the place. You have defiled my car.
I think she was a fraud. That's my Aunt Annie and her friends. Yankee Poodle and I still have not figured out why the show is called Coffee Talk. Nobody but me drinks coffee. Oh, Lord. We got the request that you like whiskey.
I have a church audience, of course I have to be a little careful talking about the wild side of things.
Well, I don't think our audience is very churchy. Maybe you better start drinking some more coffee instead of the whiskey, because you're doing a little rambling.
Oh God, I'm nervous.
Oh my God, Ren, that was expensive. Why?
It'll come out expensive too.
I like apple cider.
Well, if I'd have known you liked apple cider, I'd have had some apple cider for you. But since I don't, you can drink your coffee.
You know, Madam Mimi doesn't really believe in drinking during a reading.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry too. Pass the liquor.
you didn't do anything, Madness, but talk about nothing in circles.
Don't you go nowhere. You gonna bring me beers one at a time? You just stay right here.
Well, don't worry, Loretta. We got more than one beer for you here on Coffee Talk. I have resorted to drinking wine versus coffee. Hopefully next season I will get a little higher caliber guest. I've even sang on the show before. You know, Michelle isn't the only singer around. Coffee talk, coffee talk. It's a wonder she can walk.
CB talk. All she does is squawk.
Boy, that Beyonce. And then she blew out the stadium.
Take a dump again, I just can't wait to take a dump again. That's a great song.
Always makes me feel better. She's singing.
One pill makes you nervous, and one pill makes you small.
You might want to lay off the pills. Maybe I could teach you a Woody song, because you're just too nice. What do you want to sing? Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
I don't know that one.
Walking home from our house Christmas Eve. Hey! Wasn't that so much more fun?
Well, I like the questions more.
This is my show, so when it's your show, then you can do the songs you want to do.
I dedicate this song
to all the girls I shoved before. To all the girls I slapped before. I tell you, it reminds me of my old boyfriends. Maybe I get dedicated to them. You know who you are out there too. A drop of golden sun. Hey, my name.
Not me, a name I call myself. Fall
excuse me.
So
Hey,
me,
my name.
no, me a name. Me a name. Tea.
I drink my tea with beer.
No. Tea. I drink
Well,
with
it's
jam
not-
and bread.
Well, this isn't very fun if all you're gonna do is correct me the whole song.
I didn't correct you the whole song.
Everything I said, you're like, no, no, no.
I didn't treat you quite
But
as
as
good
good as I should
have.
It's another one that reminds me of all my ex-boyfriends.
How many have you had?
Part of being a good host, which I am, is making your guests feel comfortable, which apparently I do over the top because some of my guests have gotten so comfortable. We got all kinds of crude, rude things happening on the show. I swear to God, half of them a bunch of cavones. You wouldn't believe me unless I had proof to show you. Brought you a present here. Now the bag's kind of bigger than the present, so don't get too excited.
All right.
Oh my goodness. It wasn't very ladylike. That's kind of cavonish. Do you need a Kleenex? Did you just burp? Well, don't you say excuse me after you burp?
Excuse me.
Well, oh my God. You're real comfortable. You're throwing your feet up on the table. You're belching. You're picking your nose. Talk, talk, talk. That's what the show's all about. We really don't have a point to the show. Oh my. What the? Mother was there. You scared the wonder bra off me. So how are your friends?
Oh.
Oh my God, this was just...
It was a burp that choked me.
Okay, let's hear. Oh, there's
Just
no
to
picking
slow
your nose
down.
on coffee talk. I sure
I
wish
was
had
gonna
some
say-
coffee.
I was gonna say, here. It's good. It's got coconut in it.
That sounds fun. Is it?
I'm just full of it.
I hope this doesn't make us look unladylike.
Well, how could it? Because we are very
Ladylike.
whatever you want to do. Let's not throw things. Wow, you're looking awful comfortable there. Do you put your feet on the table at your house too?
Not really.
Oh, only here, huh? I guess so.
Excuse me. I farted, and I sneezed, and I coughed,
And then you
and
snorted.
It'd be something I think that, you know, seniors would do. People after me. Santa's gonna be coming to your house. Oh, you was picking your nose a little there. I forgot.
I don't know what a cavonus is.
A cavone is somebody who, you know, is kind of trashy.
You got no censorship on myself.
That is quite obvious. Okay, what else do you want? Did you just do a little toot? I could swear I heard it. Are you sure? You wouldn't lie, would you?
not mine.
Oh, Lord. Now I know why this job was open. It's not very ladylike.
What?
All that burping you're doing.
For God's sake, I could fart if I wanted to.
And get ready, because here's the finale. When Michelle received a poison pen letter from a Match.com date. It was a miscommunication and misunderstanding. Translation, no, you're stupid and you told her to go to the wrong location. I apologized. You didn't show up. No, Shirley. I I have dated some of the most beautiful women in the world. Yeah, sure you have, buddy. I have been very lucky to have been in love twice. How'd that work out for you? You're still single. Oh, that's an interesting line. Now you stood you up. Cool, no worries. Oh boy. However, I knew that you liked P.F. Chang's, Ruth Chris, and Fleming's. Why do you think that I picked Broadway Brewhouse? 'Cause you're a cheap tidy? 'Cause you're cheap? 'Cause you squeak when you walk? Testing to see how you'd react. You saved me the trouble. It's spoiled women like you and my ex that make men like me run. Mr. Tester Boy, you didn't even give us or love a chance. Wow, capital W-O-W. Funny, she didn't even meet him yet and he's talking love. You better start running. You keep on running. You failed the character test. The character test? I just wanted to buy you a seafood sandwich. I just wanted to buy you a seafood sandwich since you like seafood so much, to get to know you and see if you could hang out or just try and drain my bank account. I bet that seafood sandwiches you were gonna buy probably would drain your bank account. It's a good thing you told it a wrong location. You smarty pants. I am 45. Those are my pictures. I am rich, which you didn't know. I do live on the lake in a fat house. And I have a big... You, once again, you lost. I just voted you off the island. Funny, I thought she was in Music City, but apparently this guy's on some island somewhere. Oh my God. That's the kind of stuff that's out here. This is not fiction, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently this guy used to host for QVC. Psycho host is no way to sell stuff. So there now, you can see for yourself that I've had some real winners on this show.